Hey everyone, and welcome to Adventures in Dudeness, where every day isn't epic. A podcast for everyday dudes who enjoy normal dude stuff. Remember, new episodes drop every Monday at 5 p.m. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy today's episode. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Adventures in Dudeness. I apologize today, I'm a little hoarse. Just please try and bear with me through this episode. But I wanted to welcome everyone. Happy November. And I've been thinking quite a bit about the show lately, and I wanted to kind of set up a format these days to keep the show a little more organized and give everybody some new content every week. So what we're going to start off with is this is November. So we all know what holiday is this month. One of my favorite holidays. That's right. It's Thanksgiving time. Time for the beginning of the family get-togethers and the I guess Christmas season. You know, I really like Thanksgiving. And I feel like it gets a bum rap these days. It kind of gets skipped over. I feel like we go from Halloween directly to Christmas these days, and Thanksgiving kind of gets discounted. And for me, like I said, it's one of my favorite holidays. So this month's theme is Thanksgiving, and we're going to be talking about some Thanksgiving conversations and skills. For you guys in this month. Hopefully it's some good entertaining information that you can keep with you and will help you kind of be a superstar when it comes to your part of Thanksgiving dinner. So what we're going to start off with is this is going to be week 1. And today's topic is going to be No Shave November. That's also another big holiday for us dudes here. It's really it's kind of turned into Men's Health Awareness Month. But how it got started was men's cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer. And you know, me, I always grow the beard. So I guess I no shave all year. But you know, I really encourage you if you don't, that maybe you take part, this year in participating in No Shave November. And, you know, if you're a beard fellow like myself, you know, kind of let it grow out a little bit. Keep it as managed as you need to. But basically, you know, you can, all this information I'm going to rattle off here for this week's topic, you can head over to no-shave.org to get more information if you would like it. I just have a few bullet points here that I'd like to kind of cover. So No Shave November is a web-based nonprofit organization devoted to growing cancer awareness and raising funds to support cancer prevention, research, and education. What is No Shave November? No Shave November is a month-long journey during which participants forgo shaving and grooming in order to evoke conversation and raise cancer awareness. The goal of No Shave November is to grow awareness by embracing our hair, which many cancer patients lose, and letting it grow wild and free. The rules of No Shave November are simple. Put down your razor for the 30 days and donate your monthly hair maintenance expense to the cause. If you have a strict dress code at work, don't worry about it. You know, they encourage men to participate any way that they can. So if you need to groom and trim, you know, then go ahead and do that. Obviously, you know, you need to look professional for for whatever reason. But this is a big deal for men. I don't think that men's, we have a month for everything. And I feel like a lot of light gets shined on Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course. AIDS awareness or HIV awareness. There's a lot of these unfortunate illnesses out there, and we get the month of November. I really encourage everybody out there to try and participate as much as you can. Instead of grabbing, maybe a grooming product, take that money and donate it to No Shave November or noshave.org, the organization there. Again, you can go over to no-shave.org and read a lot more. They have a lot more information over there and a place where you can go ahead and donate. It's really a great cause, and I think that as men, we really need to participate in this because, like I said, we don't really have our own little health awareness kind of month. So go ahead over there if you choose to, and like I said, give away. I will be making a donation myself to help support the cause. Again, you don't have to you don't even have to get off the couch. There's no 5K, there's no walk or run or anything of that nature. Just don't shave for a month and take that money and give it to a good cause. So moving out of that, what I'm going to also do weekly is we are going to have a skill. And the skill is going to pertain to whatever theme we have for the month. So today's skill is going to basically be preparing a turkey to be cooked. I think that I know in my household and in my parents' household and so on and so forth, the men kind of handle the meat. That's kind of our thing, especially these days with deep frying and smoking and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That is kind of our little way of contributing to the meal, doing our part. And usually it's a gathering around some type of outdoor appliance or something of that nature with a cold beer in your hand and everybody standing there scratching their heads. But nevertheless, as it is our responsibility or many of our responsibility, I want to give you some tips today. I guess I would consider it a skill. But I wanted to give you some tips today on, picking a turkey, when to pull it from the freezer, and when to marinate or inject it. You don't want to be that guy who is trying to cook frozen turkey or have it come out dry and brittle. And you definitely want to make sure you have enough for everybody that's invited. You don't want to run out of turkey on Thanksgiving Day. For sure. So we'll dive in here and picking a turkey. Basically, when you go to pick a turkey, you're going to guesstimate in your head about how many adults you have. And then I would say children, you should probably cut this number in half. So you're going to allow 1 pound of turkey per adult. So that would be half a pound for each child. Obviously, I wouldn't count infants. I don't think they'll be gnawing on a turkey leg at all. But definitely make sure that you count, I would say children, maybe 2 years old or 3 years old and up. Do a half pound for them and 1 pound for each adult that will be attending your Thanksgiving feast. Secondly, big deal is we need to know when to pull this thing out of the freezer. A lot of people are going ahead and they're getting their turkey ahead of time when they come across the sale or something of that nature. And trying to cook a frozen turkey is not going to go well for you, and they take forever to defrost for some reason. I don't really know why, but it just seems like it's almost not even worth it putting it in the freezer, I guess, if you ask me. But nevertheless, we come across the turkey and on our first grocery shopping trip of November or late October, and we say, hey, turkey's on sale, and we grab it and we come home and we throw it in the freezer. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to allow 24 hours for every 4 to 5 pounds of turkey, 4 to 5 pounds of weight that your turkey is. So on the tag, it should tell you exactly how many pounds the turkey is, and then your price per pound, etc. So, for instance, if you have a 20-pound turkey, allow 4 to 5 days ahead of cooking. Now, we're going to need to do some more math here. We're going to, for this next step, we're really going to need to add a day. You're going to want to, it's a very popular thing these days, and to be honest with you, I think it's the smartest idea because it really saves, if you roast the turkey in the oven, having to baste it all the time and all this other crap. You're going to want to go ahead and marinate it or inject it. And you can go ahead and buy a pre-mixed marinade or injection. Actually, later this month, I'll be giving you a recipe for one of my favorite lemon pepper turkey injection marinades. So you can inject your turkey 4 to 6 hours ahead of time if you'd like, but really ideally what you're going to want is 24 hours before cooking. You're going to want to let that juice kind of soak in and get in that meat and start to work its magic, tenderizing things and adding flavor to that meat. And then to take it a step further, obviously depending on your cooking method, you're going to put some kind of seasoning on the outside and possibly even stuff it. So I will warn you, you're going to have a lot of people probably at your house for dinner, more than likely. So to pick, fire or 5-alarm, burn your ass off, ghost pepper, habanero rub is probably not the best choice for your turkey, unless everybody at your Thanksgiving meal enjoys that type of thing. But I have a feeling a lot of them probably don't. So pick something that's flavorful, probably not too high in sodium, but definitely good. I am a big fan of Dan-O's. It's low sodium. I'm not trying to plug Dan-O's at all. I don't know the guy. Just I watch him on Facebook all the time. But you're going to pick something low sodium. That'll help for the older folks. If you want salt on your turkey, you can go ahead and add it after. But there could be some older folks at your meal that are on a low sodium diet. So unfortunately, you're not cooking this turkey for yourself. You're cooking it for everyone, so it needs to kind of appeal to everyone. What we're going to do, I always suggest one of the big tinfoil turkey trays or turkey pans. Just get a couple of them. Throw that frozen turkey in there. Do not leave it on the counter. Thaw it in the refrigerator, or if you live in a cold climate, it should be okay to possibly thaw maybe in a shed or a garage, as long as your climate is about the same as your refrigerator. I know that turkeys are big and it can be kind of a pain to make room in your refrigerator, especially when you have all this other food you need to cook and prepare. But nevertheless, you're not going to want to leave it on the counter. It's going to cause bacteria to grow on your counter. You could get somebody sick. You don't want your meat to spoil. You don't want to be that guy at the grocery store looking for the last turkey on Thanksgiving morning. So go ahead and, make sure you keep that in the refrigerator. Let it thaw 24 hours for every 4 to 5 pounds. So again, 4 to 5 days if it's 20-pound turkey. Make sure you leave an extra day. So you're going to be working at 5 or 6 days really, because you're going to need 24 hours before it's ready to cook to go ahead and make up your marinade or use a pre-made one and get that bird injected and really let that juice kind of sit. So that's it for this episode. I didn't want to make it too long. I wanted to, good afternoon, everyone, I guess. And I hope you like the format of the show. I'm sorry I'm not very lively today. It's just, it's been a rough couple past days with some stuff. So, nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this episode for what it was, and go ahead and give us a follow or recommend us to your friends, or go ahead and throw me on during your cooking of your turkey or your preparation of your Thanksgiving meal with your family. Try to keep everything family friendly oriented here the best that I can. So go ahead and throw it on the Bluetooth speaker and let everybody get a listen, and hopefully they can enjoy what I have to say. But for now, everyone, we'll catch you on the next one here. Looking forward to next Monday, 5 p.m. We will do, I believe it's going to be episode 4, and we are going to introduce our beer of the month. So definitely check in next week and check that episode out if you want to know what beer of the month I have chosen. So for now, guys, everyone stay mellow and have a great rest of your day. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed yourself and would like to be notified when the next episode is available, please consider following or subscribing to the show. For more content from myself or other dudes, give the show a follow at adventures_in_dudeness on Instagram. If you would like to get in touch with me, have any questions or comments, or would like to nominate someone for a This Beer Is For You award, please email adventuresindudeness@gmail.com. Take it easy, dudes.